especially if parents like new to the country, they'll be really scared. Like that's what I said. In the States, even giving medicine to your kid would be a lot of trouble. They could take your kids from you. So like I remember a friend, she said like it was a snowy, and you know how it snows in the States. It was on a snowy night. My kid had a bit of fever, and I gave her the medicine. So when I went to the doctor, during the weekdays, the doctors called the social workers, and they came and they were like, "How come you give this kid medicine? You just wanted it to sleep. You just wanted the kid to sit." And she was like, "It was a snowy night, and the kid had a fever. What? Like, yeah, you should have seen a doctor. How could I go? Like, you know these things. Like, if I was in the States, I would have never thought of that. And she was right. Like, the kid had a fever, would give him like a medicine prescribed. So things like that, I think new parents here would be really, what's the word?
Scared?
Maybe, yeah, scared, or like, should I speak, should I say, should I not? So like, I don't know, like it should be really good that like you open, like make them relax before talking so they understand. Like about the smacking, I do not smack my kid, but I learned that it's illegal in New Zealand when I went to Waitamata. That's when they told me it's illegal actually. I said like, I might have hit him on the hand or stuff like that, but like I'm not.
Yeah.
So
like that was the hardest part of when you were talking. You did that, and I thought, actually, I'm not the police. I'll leave. If this was that a child's getting really hurt, I'll tell Tamati, and he can. The police are interested at what force you're using, not me.
It's interesting because that where I got it from.
police says to your state department that's okay.
Because that's like when I was with another group and there was a grandpa, like, and he was saying like, oh, those parenting course we were talking about, it's great, we should go to. In our time it was like, the job is done. And so that clicked when I was talking. I just remembered that.
But also remembering in this situation, what's that Mohammed's brought a made-up story. So when you're listening to someone and they've had an experience, that's why it was hard to pick up on your feelings or things like that, because you were trying to make the story up as you go, where parents are often thinking and feeling at the same time. I hope this was helpful.
Can we have a little sneaky sentence we could practice off by heart? That would be really helpful for that job, trying to do,
The response.
the response.
Yeah.
To do a little kind of
Like a flow chart thing.
We're sitting there with our mouth open, thinking, oh my God, he really hits his children really hard. What am I going to, panic.
So
Just
there
to have a sentence.
were two things I heard Annalise saying. One was, does that work for you? So this is just a really open-ended question. There's no judgment. And what impact do you think that has on your children? Again, no judgment. It's just a question. What else came up? There was like 3 or 4 things, and I wish I'd written them down.
So it's not automatically going into I'm shocked,
Yeah.
I need to tell on you. It's just going into I'm still an interviewer and I'm going to interview.
Yeah. And also she reflected back. So she said, I heard you say that discipline is very important to you and that this is how you think you get good discipline. So again, no judgment. It's just repeating back what he said and giving him a chance to kind of elaborate on that.
So you really...
I think is good. I'm sorry. Like she said, it's you're a good parent. You're a caring parent. So like just to assure him that like you're good. Like not. So as you said, it's like assuring him like I'm not the police. I'm not gonna. So to let him open up and see where it goes. That's one thing. Like if you are able to go through more that you're talking about. So it's
Yeah.
I thought it was a good word, dedicated.
Yes.
Because I heard you're
the
so
word
dedicated, you're missing.
Yes, and I was trying not to push the good.
Not good,
And I might have used it, I was trying not to, because actually I didn't want the judgment of if I thought you were good or not. But to me, I picked up, I've interviewed parents that don't really like their children, and I've interviewed parents that are very dedicated, but their parenting strategies are not serving them and their children very well. And so I'd probably say that in that situation, the father that you were trying to role play is dedicated he's doing it from this idea that that's what's right. You know, so my job is to understand what are the triggers behind, because if we were to design something based on that, you might say that parents come with very strong beliefs that are shaped by their early experiences and what they believe they're looking for in their children. So, you know, giving you nice, light, fluffy ways of being warm and cuddly with your children may not meet your needs. You know, you might think, well, that's what my wife does. I won't need to do that. You know, but when you're designing, we've got to design for whom whānau marama will, you know, have in the room. And this dad, it may not even be a parenting program, but it might be something different that he can get. I'd probably ask him, where does he get his information, you know.
Oh, that's a question.
Yeah,
Mm.
sort of when you're dealing with parenting, where do you go for help and all that kind of stuff? Because those questions naturally fall, you know. Yeah.
So when you are stuck in that situation, the reflecting back is always a really good, so it just start with, I heard you say that. Yeah, or don't say, you said that, because that's different, but I heard you say that.
Yeah. Or can I just check with you that
Yeah.
I've got this right? When
Yeah.
you said that, yeah.
And then that kind of can move you on past that question, and you can move into the next one.
But you're looking for, so as a particular line, you were saying.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
And so tell me what in the process of that, what's the line to, is it about the end where you might be touching base with the parent?
Well, something along the lines of,
Yeah.
I think he said something like, in whānau marama parenting course helps parents gain a range of skills or something.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure. It's something like that. That's giving their dedication and commitment, but with skills to actually achieve the desired end of discipline or self-discipline.
Yeah.
The child is attaining self-discipline.
So I think what I heard from Mohammed is that his suggestion is you go with what the person has shared with you, and I probably would even make it more neutral in that thing of, I gave you out the pamphlet about whanamana at the beginning, all those support services are there for you, and as you were saying, you're really interested in how to get kids to listen and that kind of stuff. Tamari's one of the educators there. Would you mind if, I actually probably wouldn't say would you mind, I'd just say, I'll have a chat to say, I interviewed a dad and, you know, that would be great. You know, so it's that, you've got to let them know that you are going to be talking to someone and it's linking them back.
Yeah.
And I think your empathy, that thing of linking empathy to what they're struggling with is a key.
And also, like, to be honest, if that parent giving you time to talk to you and share with you about their kids, I don't think they're gonna be that close-minded. Like, yeah, we play the worst scenario, but if he or she taking the time to talk to you about their family and sharing to give back to the community, I don't think they're gonna be as terrible. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we think of the worst, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just thinking about it now because this person is taking the time to share about their family, so they wouldn't be so
defensive.
I'm not gonna call on, I don't want anybody to talk to me about it, this and that, so they would be welcome to the idea of more techniques and skills to parent their kids.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's what I think at least.
But maybe you are talking with a person who is open-minded, but the partner is very strict.
Yeah.
Then you are dealing to telling the wife or the husband, no, I'm going to put you in contact with, and that person becomes scared, and oh my gosh, I'm going to be into trouble with my partner. What is going to happen? Or you know that kind of
Remember
feeling.
that they've consented to be interviewed, and what you're doing is just offering something and letting them know that you'll let Tamari. If they choose to take it or not, that is up to them. Yeah, and remember you've explained why they're coming, why they're being interviewed. That's why you don't skip over the information sheet and think it's nothing. It actually helps them to decide, do I want to be part of this, and do they understand they'll be talking about their parenting. Yeah.
We'll make this really clear. what we're going to do after this is send you out an email with all the stuff you need to know. But Whānau Marama Parenting has a disclosure flowchart, so you'll be really easy able to go, oh, what do I do here? And we'll give you a support statement for the end of the interview if you need it. To just let you know. Yeah.
Does the disclosure flowchart cover like psychological abuse? So smacking's black and white.
Yeah.
If they start saying, "Oh, I make them sit over there," and
Yeah.
Does it, Tamati?
If it's time out, it's
Well-
the families act as, you know, just on the hitting.
yeah,
Oh, but you know, it's I don't know. There's various degrees of it. You'll probably, you know, if they're swearing at their family like sailors, then, you know. But each family's different. Some families think that that's normal, but it is. But you know, as long as you let us know, that's the most important thing. It might even just be a hint. You know, this mum sounds like she's depressed. You know that. I came away from that interview feeling really low. I don't know what it is. You know, then, you know, let us know. You know, those are really important things that might be too much for you to handle as an interviewer. You know, some really strong emotions came out. Like, oh, this when we started talking about her baby, the mum got really angry. I'm not too sure what's happening. You know, that could be. You know, those are the types of things that you'll pick up as an interviewer that could be that you'd want to disclose to us. Like hitting is black and white, you know, but things like timeout, you know, like those are actual like actual like parenting behavior modifiers, so some of them are accepted. But you know, there's those other things that will come up. You know, like she's fighting with her partner lots, or thinking about, you know, something. Oh, I want to run. You know, someone might all of a sudden say, "I want to run away from my husband. Can you help me?" And you're like,
Say, sure, I'll give you 10 minutes.
yeah.
That's enough to help you.
I mean, those are really important
See, I
things.
know, Amy, sure.
You know, it's you know, it's just having the, you know, the I suppose you really do have to be professional, especially not to get scared when someone says, oh, you know, I really lost my temper the other day and I gave him a good whack. And then to say, instead of going, oh, so you gave him a good whack, you know, were you feeling angry? You know,
Or what led up?
yeah, what led up,
led
yeah,
up to
you know,
that?
to instead of going into, oh, I need to do something about this, to go into, okay, I've got my questions, this is how I can go through it. You know, to stay in as an interviewer, to stay neutral to that event. But then at the end, say your sentence.
Yeah.
Whānau Marama Parenting has blah 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 blah. You know, and read your sentence, and then you know, thank them, and you know,